Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to your daily short for January 16th, 2022. Well, the Holy Spirit has decided that today is the day for a karmic read. Because the karmic is up to no good, as we all know. So, it's time to blow the whistle on the karmic again. The first card out is the Five of Pentacles. So this karmic is feeling very alone, very isolated, and Five of Pentacles also talks about not having money in a relationship because it's card 7. 7 is the house of Libra. It is the house of partnerships. So this karmic doesn't feel like she's getting what she deserves out of this partnership. And this karmic is patient. And this karmic is revealing secrets of nature. But they're spreading rumors and lies and gossip, though. Half-truths, which is basically lies, right? Causing all kinds of struggle and conflict in this marriage. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 10 of Wands reversed, and the Sun reversed, Leo energy. So, this karmic is definitely still trying to stop this love offer by any means necessary because they know that they're being released like the burdens that they are, and they're unhappy, they're depressed, and they're mad as hell. The Sun in reverse. I just saw 222 on my counter. The link for the angel numbers will be in the description box below, as it always is. So, this karmic is desperate. They're love bombing the divine masculine. Don't leave me. I can't make it without you. Don't leave me. Whatever. Probably turning on the charm, saying all kinds of shit about how much they love them and how sorry they are. It's all lies. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So there is no love within this person. There is no goodness within this karmic. 46 breaks down to a 10. They have Capricorn in their chart, and they're doing everything and anything and everything that they can possibly do to keep this farce of a marriage going so they don't lose their stability. This card's in the reverse because they've been revealed by God as who they are. The divine masculine sees this karmic very clearly, and they have been exposed. And this karmic is still lying, still pretending to be innocent, when they're the ones that's responsible for all of the chaos and all the problems and all the fights. Because of jealousy, I just saw 414 on my counter. The divine masculine has had perception and revelation about this karmic. And they've discovered hidden treasures. And secrets of nature have been revealed to the divine masculine about this karmic and about all of these karmic people that are around. These are family and friends and whoever is in league with this karmic, trying to put pressure on this divine masculine. This karmic is very much trapped in their head, stuck in false belief systems. Delusional, I'm hearing. Absolutely delusional. This karmic really thinks that they can win. I saw the Chariot twice here, because we all know this karmic has Cancer in their chart. They really, really think that they can be victorious because they're so malicious and they're so prideful that they really think that they can get away with this. When they've already been exposed and there is proof of this karmic's narcissistic behavior, they're still trapped in their head here. And this karmic is really thinking, really meditating on how to keep this divine masculine trapped and enslaved some more. So this karmic is devising schemes every second of every day. This is why they don't work. Because they're too busy focused on keeping the divine masculine trapped in this unhappy, loveless marriage. This karmic is heartbroken, and they're looking to inflict pain on everyone. So be warned. If you think that this karmic is being nice all of a sudden, and maybe that things will be different this time, they won't be different. They'll be fucking worse this time. Do not believe anything that this karmic says or does, because I promise you that their actions are not matching up to their words. If they were truly changed, they would be out there focused on making their own money, trying to support themselves, trying to do something that is productive to contribute to the home and family. But no, they're just staying at home, sitting on their ass, letting the divine masculine work their hands and their back to the bone. They're not taking care of the house. They're not taking care of the kids. There's something about leaving kids home alone whenever this karmic went out to have sex with somebody while the divine masculine was at work. I don't know, but I picked up on that, so I had to say it. See, this karmic has so many secrets and control issues. And they're really just desperate to keep this shit going. We have the Tower in reverse. They're trying to keep this tower from falling. They're trying to save this marriage that has been doomed from day one. There's disruption and disasters every day, or close to it with this karmic here. The Tower is Scorpio energy. This person is vicious and violent and evil and abusive and neglectful. And all of these towers are happening to aid in the transformation of the divine masculine. Because this karmic cannot control themselves. They can't control their emotions. They can't control their thoughts. They can't control their behavior. They can't control anything about themselves. But they're so quick to try to control other people through manipulation on all levels. Spell work, verbal manipulation, playing on people's heartstrings, playing into people's fears, trying to keep people trapped and stuck to them to do their bidding. This person really is desperate to come out of the cold here, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have it here in the upright that they are already out in the cold. This divine masculine doesn't want to have anything to do with them because they see this person for who they are. But this is their goal. They want to come out of the cold, 5 of Pentacles in reversed, because they want that money. And they're wanting to come out of the cold with the Emperor here, Aries, Taurus energy. And that is the secret. This is their secret motivations. Pisces energy is the High Priestess. So yeah, I'm calling you out, Karmic. The truth is here. And I will continue to tell the truth on you for as long as it takes, until this divine masculine finally moves out and away from your controlling and evil self. I'm really trying hard to be nice here. I don't agree with what you're doing at all. It is not right, not fair, and not just. I don't care. Like this, just nobody deserves this. Nobody. You want victory and success and movement forward. You want perseverance, success, and conflict. And you want to overcome your enemies. But your enemies are telling the truth about you consistently. Your enemies are the chosen. You hate the people of the light. You hate the fact that we expose you. And you think that you're God and that you think you can play God. Well, I'm sorry, you're sadly mistaken. Chariot is Cancer energy. You're playing God by watching and stalking and spying on the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You abuse divination daily to keep this divine masculine under your control. I know what you do when he's at work. You sit on your ass at home all day long, watching tarot readings, watching my channel, getting as much information as you can collect, and using it for your own selfish purposes and agenda. You spend all that time devising schemes when you can be out there making a contribution and making a difference in the world. But no, you're too focused on hate, on malice, on manipulating, playing mind games, and you are too focused on winning at all costs. And you really hate the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You hate this person because they're the exact opposite of you. You feel threatened by them because they're independent and self-sufficient. And they're beautiful and confident and attractive. You feel threatened that your husband is absolutely enamored with this person. And you wish it was you because you want that money. This is all you're focused on is money. You're greedy and envious. and hateful and spiteful. This Page of Swords is in the reverse because you watch all these tarot readings all day long and you do all your spell work and you don't talk about what you know. Because you're too busy plotting and planning and scheming against divine counterparts because you hate their light. And you hate that they threaten you and your very existence every day. Well, the existence as you know it and as you want it. The Fool here. This is Aries and Aquarius energy. You want a brand new beginning. But the brand new beginning is not destined for you, Karmic Feminine. It is not. And it's only a matter of time before your husband leaves your nagging, hateful ass. Period. This is card 1. It's House of Aries. It's the House of Self. You are a fool, and that is how the world sees you or is going to see you. You will be exposed for the fool that you are, for all of the lies that you've ever told, for all of the arrows of hate and envy and negativity and jealousy and all that you've ever shot at people. You will be exposed for exactly who you are. You're exerting your will for new beginnings. And you've even hired evil witch doctors to cast spells on divine counterparts to assist with this great undertaking. Well, let me tell you that all of this spell work is backfiring on everyone involved. Period. The brand new beginning is with this divine feminine that isn't you. It's destiny. Because the Emperor has has Aries and Aquarius in their chart here. They're destined to return with the Six of Swords in the reverse to the Queen of Wands that you hate so much because they're so beautiful and attractive. This person has something that you'll never have. Goodness, love, respect. You'll never have it. This Queen of Wands is very powerful, very attractive, very confident, very spiritual. And there will be a message from the Emperor to his divine counterpart with the Page of Wands here. It's only a matter of time. Also, you hate the fact that this Queen of Wands speaks out against you and against evil in general. You really wish that you could silence this person. You've been doing spell work against the divine feminine to get them to shut up. Well, they'll never shut up. They'll never stop. Because this is what they were called to do. This is their mission and life purpose. This Queen of Wands is on fire and passionate about their creative projects that are inspiring and freeing to others. That is why they do what they do, because they love what they do. They love their work. A big difference between the inauthentic counterpart and the authentic counterpart. You're just a fraud. You're counterfeit. You're a poser and a faker and a liar. Cheater, con artist, manipulator. And this isn't coming from me. This is coming from Archangel Michael. You have been judged by God Himself. And if it hasn't happened already, everyone is going to see you for exactly who you are. You've been lying. You've been spreading malicious gossip about your husband and this divine feminine. You've been plotting, planning, and scheming evil. You have wished death on chosen people. Evil. All you want is to enslave this divine masculine, and you're being exposed for exactly who you are. And everyone who is working with you are actively being exposed. None of y'all can hide, because what you put out, you get back. You put out evil and malice, that's what you get back. You are a burden with the 10 of Wands. And burdens are always meant to be released. 53 breaks down to an 8. You're doing all kinds of negative energy work. And that is all that you're dedicated to. That is the only work that you're dedicated to, is putting all your time, energy, and focus in keeping this divine masculine imprisoned and enslaved, and keep the divine counterpart separated and divided. Well, God humiliates the proud, and y'all karmics are fucking proud. And pride comes before the fall, and you're gonna fall flat on your fucking face. The divine masculine and the divine feminine are receiving spiritual communication constantly. You try to influence religious men, teachers, and men of law with burdens. You try to influence with pressure of turning on your fake ass emotions, your empty emotions, for manipulation here with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You cry at the drop of a dime. You act up in seconds. And it's all manipulation. It's all childish. And to be honest with you, And you think this is how you're going to win. No, you're fucking delusional. Period. What was I gonna say? Oh, to be honest with you, emotionally, you are still like 12 years old. The way you act, you're a grown-ass woman who acts like a little kid. Between 10 and 12 years old, because that is what little kids do to get their way. They cry. They act up. They get over emotional. You're controlling people all around you. How can you be a responsible mother who is loving, nurturing, and protecting when you're just like a child yourself? The simple answer is you can't. You fucking fail as a mother because you're just a grown-ass adult that is a big fucking baby who acts like a child. You're just a child raising a child. And I feel sorry for your children. I truly do. Because everybody who lives with you, your children and your husband, are the people that are suffering the most in silence. You're such a burden with all of your lies, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Every time you open your mouth is a fucking lie. You mix the truth with lies. You use the truth to manipulate people, and you spin the truth to your advantage for your agenda, for your purposes. There is no truth in you, Karmic, with the Ace of Swords in reverse. 61 breaks down to a 7. You have Libra in your chart, and you are so unbalanced. You are so superficial. You're very unfair. Because you're a liar. And you can't truly gain affinity and friendship. You can't have true friendship with anyone because you don't even know how to be a friend yourself. You are a true enemy of the people. You are the Empress in reverse. And all you bring is the Two of Cups reverse. With every relationship you're in, it's unloving and unbalanced, unreciprocal, because you're a taker. You're a greedy thief. Karmic, feminine. Libra in the reverse again. You really think that you're the divine feminine. There is nothing divine about you. You are full of hate and darkness and evil and malice. You use relationships to destroy people. Period. You use love against people as their weakness. And you keep people weak by preying on people's emotions. And you keep people weak by using blood ties against them. And what I mean by that is you constantly threaten to take your children away from people who don't follow your commands. You don't follow your expectations because you're a fucking entitled brat. The world doesn't owe you shit. I don't care how bad your past was. I was abused and neglected and molested my whole life. I was around narcissists my whole life. They smiled in my face and abused me, imprisoned me, forced me into forced servitude. Yeah, I know all about this shit because I was a prisoner too. Narcissists around me. My mother in the past was very abusive and controlling and manipulative. She sat on her ass and did nothing. When I was 9 years old, she had a baby. And when I was 10, she had another one. And she was a fucking mess. She couldn't even take care of her own kids. So when I was 9 years old, I essentially became a parent to my younger brothers. I had no idea what I was doing because I was just a child myself. But I was forced into a parental role. My mom also did not clean the house. That was my responsibility. I was forced to cook and clean and go to the store and do laundry and raise children that weren't mine and were my brothers. Or were half brothers at that. But all the responsibility was on me. I was forced into it. So I've had the experience to know exactly what all of this shit is. My mom acted like she had the hardest life in the world. Sat on her ass and complained about my stepdad, always at work, never being able to spend time with him. Fucking miserable as shit. Every time he would come home, she would yell at him, she would scream at him. You better beat them kids. They're acting up again. And when she wasn't nagging at him to beat the kids, which was me and my older brother, she was nagging at him, when are we going to spend time together? When are we going to spend time together? Why are you always working? Failing to see that my stepdad was really trying to do everything he could to support a family of 6 on his own. While she sat and reaped all the financial benefits, and it was never good enough. My mom's not like this anymore. My mom has seen the error of her ways. But this is exactly what you're like. And I see you for all that you are. And I've never met you. But I know what I see here in front of me, and I know what I've experienced. I don't have to meet you to know you for who you are. I know that you're a blockage, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're a weight, an anchor to pull people down into the depths of the darkness that you're in. And you do this every day with the 6th house of Virgo here. You do this every day at the risk of your reputation and at the risk of your physical health. You don't give a fuck because you refuse to see the light of understanding. You refuse to acquire knowledge that cures your illness. And you create injustice by hanging on to this failed marriage here with this Justice in reverse and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You are the reason why this marriage is failing because you're wasteful. You're a thief. You take money for your hedonistic pleasures and desires. And you've been judged by the universe and God. And all your shit's coming down. You've been exposed with the moon in reverse. All the secrets and all the lies and all the deception and all the thefts have all been exposed. You're being seen for who you are. Cancer in reverse. The devil is your strength. The demons fuel you. You don't receive divine revelations. You're just exposing yourself. Archangel Gabriel is sending divine revelation to everyone around you, revealing you and revealing exactly who you are. And Archangel Gabriel is showing people just who you are, especially the divine masculine here. That you have conditional love for. King of Cups, Page of Cups, and 7 of Swords. So you are apologizing and begging and pleading and please hear me out and please forgive me. Let me explain. You're preying on his emotions and his heartstrings, and it's all lies. You know, the beautiful thing about the 7 of Swords is that everyone in the 7 of Swords energy, they trip themselves up because you're so prideful that you leave evidence behind. See, look at these 2 swords that are behind his back. You're not even looking at them because your fucking eyes are closed. You've got all these 5 swords, these 5 betrayals here in your hand. But you can't carry them all. You're leaving evidence behind of your betrayal. And this is what exposes you. Know what else exposes you? Your negativity and all the pressure that you put on the people. The burden that they feel. How they feel sorry for you. It's too much. You really pour on the charm, don't you? Well, you're a fraud. And I will expose you for as long as I have to. And anyone and everyone else like you too. Because no one deserves to be abused, imprisoned, controlled, neglected, and enslaved. No one deserves that. And it is my mission to expose everyone like you, to provide information and encouragement to people to free themselves from people like you. This is what I'm passionate about. That is someone who is in their integrity. That is someone who has a very important mission in life. And I intend to succeed at my mission. And I will persevere. And I will have success in all conflict. And I will overcome any enemy coming against me. Because I know the truth. I have experience. I have wisdom and knowledge. Because I'm pure-hearted. My intentions are good. I am humble. And this is how I serve my God. With my intelligence, with my gifts, my skills, and my abilities. What do you do to help people? Nothing. Everything that you do is only to help yourself. Because you can only think about yourself. What you don't have and what you might lose. I have lost all my possessions so many times in my life, and I've started over so many times in my life. And I'm good with that. It's taught me resilience. It's taught me how to be resourceful. It's taught me how to adapt to challenging situations. I've survived through so many unthinkable situations. And the only thing you've survived is an abusive childhood. And you have made it your life mission as an adult to never have to feel powerless. So you do the most to try to get everything you want. And you have been succeeding for far too long. Exerting your power and control and manipulation over people in all the forms that you manipulate. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, legally. You've done it all, man. Shame on you. And may every day that you stay in this energy, may you feel even more shame. And that shame comes out and everyone sees it and feels it. And I pray that they turn their backs on you to be ashamed that they even fucking know you. Because you destroy everybody's life you come in contact with. So whenever everyone that is working in league with you for your agenda, doing whatever it is that you want them to do, I pray that they see how much you ruin their lives. And I pray that they all turn their backs on you and leave you alone in this Five of Pentacles energy. So you truly have absolutely no one and nothing to learn your lesson. I've had to go through this lesson too. It was life-changing for me. And I pray this for you. That you can actually take this experience of being isolated and estranged from everyone around you and broke, so that you're forced to do whatever it takes to take care of yourself, to change, to evolve from this behavior. Not to enjoy your pain or anything like that. I pray that this all happens to you for your highest good and for the highest good of everyone around you. Because that is the only way that you can learn, is through pain and suffering and misery. To break your pride and ego. Because it's not serving you, it's not serving anybody else. This is the only way that people can truly heal. To truly transform is to be at fucking rock bottom and being sick of being there alone in the dark, poor, and in the cold. Everyone on the spiritual journey has been there. At rock bottom. Alone. Poor. Sick. Depressed. Helpless. We've all been there. And we all have done the work to get ourselves out of it. That is the point, to ascend from it. To realize, hey, I shouldn't have done this shit. It really affected my life in so many ways for the bad. That is what we're supposed to be doing as humans. Learning, growing, evolving. And how do we do that? We're in rock bottom alone in the dark. Without anything. And we come up and build ourselves from absolutely nothing. Or you don't. Some people aren't strong enough to do that. Some people aren't willing to do that. Some people don't know how to do that. And if you can't or won't do that, oh well. It's still justice. We all get what we deserve. Whether that's for the good or for the bad. And when you ascend, you learn from your mistakes and you don't do them again. You get rewarded. You get elevated. You get public recognition and success and victory and achievements. You get abundance. But you can't do this without having true unconditional love, without being remorseful, without being humble. You can't do that if you can't take responsibility for yourself, for your words, your actions. 49.49 on the counter. The first step is really looking at yourself and all that you've done and really getting real with yourself. The second step is humbling yourself to others, to apologize, to reveal the truth. And then let the chips fall where they may. And the third step is learning from everything that you've done and overcoming all of this. Because you now have unconditional love within yourself. And you spread it to others. You have truth within you. You spread truth to others. It starts on the inside first. And if you're unwilling to shine a light on your own self, you will never have victory and success. And you will always be in this energy. And people will eventually be dropping you like the burden that you are until you die. And then whenever you die, you're going to come back in the next lifetime and you're going to have no awareness of all of the shit that you've done in this lifetime and previous lifetimes. And you're going to have that karmic accumulation of negative karma built against you, and your life is going to be even harder the next lifetime. If you thought this lifetime growing up was hard, the next time you might not even live through it. And if you do, it'll be a miracle. You will go through each lifetime more and more cursed to poverty. More and more cursed unhappiness. Until you change your ways. Or you don't. These are the messages for today. Thank y'all for your support in all the ways that you do. Try to have a great day, but I really don't think the Karmics will be having a great day. But anyone else who isn't a Karmic who is watching this video, I hope y'all have a great day. And I'll talk to y'all soon.